All right, guys, welcome back again. It's still your boy, the Legend FS Academy. And in this video, you can see on my screen here, I have a GER30 index. Let me do a quick one. This is the analysis I have done on GER30. So let me quickly delete all these things to reanalyze to show you guys how I did the analysis and what I'm waiting for. You can see on my channel that I've done my analysis and everything is just sitting pretty good. I'm just waiting for a perfect pullback. But I just want us to do the analysis together. Let me quickly delete everything here. Delete. And as you all know, I will head over to my monthly time frame to see the overall trend. First and foremost, let's head over to monthly time frame. You can see that GER30 and S&P 500 they have a similar trend, which means that uh, most of the time S&P 500 is always bending, is always in the uptrend, and same with this GER30. GER30, it has been from the creation of this GER30, it has been up, up, up. If you check way back, you'll be able to see that GER30 has been in a massive uptrend. So now, what can we be able to pick out from this particular trend? Now, we've established that this market is currently up, and the only thing we'll be looking at for here is to buy. To buy. Where do we buy from now? There comes the problem. So now, from our monthly time frame, we are still technically bullish. So now we've gotten the information we need from the monthly time frame now. So what we have to do next is just to head over to our weekly time frame to go and get our zone. Remember, we can get this zone from monthly or from weekly, anywhere that's suitable. In this particular video, now I'll be looking at to get my particular zone here. I have a lot of zone that is staring at me here. First and foremost, I have this particular zone here. I have this particular zone here. This one here. I have this particular zone here. Let me put it in my normal way of doing it. Okay. And I will have to come and clone this. Clone it. I just like to put it so that it will look good. So these are the zone that I'm looking at for. If we go back to monthly time frame, there's still another zone which I think I don't think the market will come back there, but I just put it should in case if the market try to come back there, fine. But I don't think. But you know, in forex trading, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I will not say it can't, but I'm just keeping it there as a reference purpose. Should in case if the market decide to come back there, that is why I'm keeping this zone. So I'll be leaving it there. I'll be leaving this particular zone here. Should in case, because why I'm leaving this particular zone here is that there is what we call proper testing and non-tested zone and proper tested. Because when this guy broke out of this particular zone, he didn't test this particular zone properly. He didn't test this particular zone properly. As the market broke out, he didn't test it. He didn't came back to retest. He just blew off. So that is why I'll be keeping this zone here. Should in case if anything happen, this market wants to come back to come and retest this particular zone, I will know that because this zone has not been properly tested. That is why the market is coming back to come and test this particular zone. It can come back with just a week and tap in and shoot up. So that is why I will be keeping this particular guy, because I know that this particular guy, it will be difficult for this particular guy to get back a job. But just because this guy has not been properly tested, that is why I'm keeping this guy here. So now let me quickly go back to my weekly to just see what is going on. Since we've been able to establish this particular zone here this one is from the monthly time frame, then we can now say, okay, let's go back to our daily to do a proper analysis on daily to see what we have here. On daily here, we can be able to see that we have a recent high that has been broken. We have a recent high here that has been broken. About let's make calm down and pick out the recent high. One is here. One is here. I want to clone it to make it more look really good. And so I want to put my rectangle box inside. I like my chart to be so neat so that it will be more easier for me. Okay, one is here, and another one is also inside here. Inside here. Another one is also inside here. Yes. Yeah, that is good. Let me put in my rectangle too, also to make it more clean and neat. This is how I like my chart to look. So now you can see when this market break out of here, when market broke out, it came back to retest with a week before breaking another high. So that is what I was trying to explain on that monthly time frame, that there is no proper retest yet on that zone. And this guy came back here to come and retest with a week. So now I will say, okay, now for this market to invalidate, or I will need this zone to be taken out first. I will need this zone to be taken out. But if the market cannot take off this zone, that means yes, we are still technically up. Then in here, in this daily time frame, I can see that I can connect my trend line. I can connect my trend line here somewhere here. I can decide to pick from this low here and pick up here to this low. And for a trend line to be valid, it has to be much. So now, okay, now if this guy wants to pull back, ideally, I will be expecting a pullback, a pullback back to this zone. Sorry, that was a mistake. I'll be expecting a pullback back to this zone. Then inside here, and this is where I will be expecting a change of trend, because if the market is moving all the way from here, it will be giving you a lower high, lower high. So I will be looking for a change of trend somewhere here. You know the pattern, the reversal head and shoulder, or the W pattern. That is what I will be keeping my eyes here. This market can come below here, but don't close below this particular guy. If this market can come and do something like this and close like this, that means there is a problem. I need to reanalyze. I really need to reanalyze to know what the market is doing next, because the market has come to close. But it doesn't mean that if this market closed below here, that the market is now in that trend. No. If you check S&P 500, S&P 500 did the same thing. He closed below the daily zone, and when he closed, I was like, this guy, did he want to continue now? But I said, okay, let me see what S&P 500 wants to do. And from there, S&P 500 shoot up. I missed the move, and it pained me that I missed the move. But nevertheless, that is just the game. So now this guy can come here and close here and still give you the same pattern. And if you check S&P 500, you still see that pattern. It gave the same pattern and S&P 500 shoot up. So if this guy can even come here and close below here, at least close below here, I will still be watching him, because technically we are still in uptrend. So now what I will be keeping my eyes is on for this guy now to come, at least to pull back here, to pull back somewhere here, or at least come here, then shoot up again. But at least this trend line also will be serving. And if I pull out my Fibonacci zone, you can see that this Fibonacci also still come in line. You can pick from this lower from this recent low here to the high where the market has stopped. You can as well adjust it to fit in. Then if this market is pulling back, you can see that this this Fibonacci golden ratio here, and this one is 0.5 and this one is 0.6. You can see that two of them lines in this particular trend line and the particular high that the market just broke above. So now if this market can come here, this will be a perfect place, a perfect zone to execute your buy trade. But you have to still be patient to wait for this particular setup to come to your zone. Okay, you have to be patient to wait for this particular setup now to come to your zone. Just be patient and let's see what the weeks hold, because Euro USD and GBP USD, they are kind of messing up these days, and I don't want to be wasting my time on Euro USD and GBP USD, because two of them are mostly correlated pair. So that is why I decided to go back to this particular GER30. This is a pair I've been trading since last year, but for some reason I left it and I didn't bother checking on it again. But early this year, guys, like I will be focusing more of my attention on this particular pair, because it went more a lot than GBP USD and Euro USD. So this is just a short technical analysis I have for you guys. Remember the pattern. Don't just come here and execute, and once the market, don't just start buying. The market has to give you confirmation. Let's say, for example, the market is just coming like this. The market has to give you this confirmation that coming to break below here and failed. You know the pattern. This is where you will now execute your buy position. I always go once this particular guy is broken. Currently, I'm in a USD JPY, and this is exactly how I entered the USD JPY trade. So you have to wait for this particular zone here, to this particular guy here to give you this kind of pattern. This is where you will now be saying, okay, I can now start buying from. So this is just what I have for you guys. And you know that nobody knows it all. We are all here to learn. I learn from you, you learn from me. Please, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't also like it, give me a dislike. I will also appreciate. But please tell me in the comment box below what to do to improve in my next video. As you all know, no one is island. No one knows it all. I'm here to learn. You're here to learn. Until we attain the level which I call the CPT, consistent, profitable trader. Until then, I will see you in my next video. But please do subscribe to my YouTube channel to help us grow together. And thank you. Until then, peace out.